the CBS Broadcast Center in Los Angeles, this is CBS 2 News at 11 p.m.
Mayhem at MAYWOOD Academy High School. A teacher caught on camera fist fighting a student. It's a story you first saw right here on CBS 2. And tonight we have new video that shows what happened before the teacher punched that teenager.
Parents and classmates, you can understand, are shocked by that fight. CBS 2's Tom Waite live in Maywood with the story. Tom?
And Jeff and Pat, we were the first to break this video, the first to show it to our viewers. So disturbing and sending shockwaves through this community. A teacher decks a student, and the two go at each other in a horribly disturbing fistfight. All of this unfolding in band class in front of a room full of mortified students, some of them recording this stunning scene with their phones. The beating is nonstop, with the teacher wailing on the student, even using an object, maybe his phone, to pummel the kid to the ground. Students and an adult try to pull the student away, but the teacher is relentless. The student cannot escape.
I was just scared for the kid and probably for the teacher too.
These two students were in the room when all of this went down. They spoke to us with their parents' permission. They, along with other students, say the fight began with the teacher telling the student he was not wearing the proper school uniform. The student responded with a tirade of racist profanity. Those words can be heard here on the video before the fight, but they're so offensive, we are not airing it.
It was just like back and forth, and then that's when the teacher just decided to throw a punch, and then that's when everything happened.
Students identify the teacher as Marston Riley. At his Orange County home tonight, his wife told our Stacy Butler she had not spoken with her husband.
I don't know anything. I don't even know what happened.
The fallout from the video is just beginning. Parents are furious.
I'm shocked. But why did it have to escalate to this point, though?
I think something needs to be done. That's way out of hand.
The district did not release a statement in connection with the incident. They say this is a personnel matter. As for the student, he was taken to the hospital. The teacher was arrested, held on a $50,000 bond at the LA County Jail. Reporting live in Maywood, I'm Tom Waite, CBS 2 News.
All right, Tom, thank you. Breaking news now in the Inland Empire, where firefighters are battling a brush fire near Upland. That fire is burning below Mount Baldy. It's in the San Antonio Heights area. LA County Fire now says that the fire is 15 to 20 acres. It is 20% contained. So far, there are no homes in danger.
A family mystery tonight in Diamond Bar. A beloved couple was killed in a house fire this morning, and now investigators want to find their son. CBS 2's Nicole Comstock is live in Diamond Bar with reaction from one of the son's friends. Nicole.
That's right, Pat, and the Sheriff's Department continues to investigate out here in this neighborhood now 18 hours after this house fire. And we just got finished speaking with one of the son's longtime friends who is pleading with him to get in contact with detectives. Linda and John Venti were dedicated to their family, their community, and their church. Friends who shared their photos say they had a happy home here on Crooked Creek Drive in Diamond Bar, where Friday investigators believe they discovered their badly burned bodies inside a bedroom.
The gentleman's a Sunday school teacher, and all the lives that he would touch there, and it's gone.
The LA County Sheriff's Department says the fire appears to have been intentionally set with the use of an accelerant. Friends confirm this is Ryan Venti, the couple's 33-year-old son who also lives at the home. Detectives have spent all day searching for him for questioning. They also searched the family's church for evidence possibly connected to the fire.
We're going to treat it like a homicide investigation for right now, because we really don't know how the fire started or if the people were killed in their bed and then the place set on fire.
Detectives say Ryan appeared to have mental health issues. His longtime friend and neighbor, Christopher Robinson, says his depression was getting increasingly worse.
He always talked to himself for like the last several years, and just had this always weird outlook on life, like everyone was out to get him.
Several of Ryan's friends mentioned his YouTube channel. They say in this video he's in the hills nearby that he's known to frequent. Robinson says detectives should look for him there.
Come home. We need to know what happened. We want to know that you're all right, and we really want to just clear your name.
And if you have any information you think might help, contact the LA County Sheriff's Department. Live in Diamond Bar, Nicole Comstock, CBS 2 News.
It was supposed to be a quick shuttle bus trip from a parking lot to the Queen Mary in Long Beach. Instead, it became chaotic. When the bus driver got lost and ended up in Carson, of all places, passengers say he had a meltdown and then refused to let anybody get off. That caused people to panic, believing they were being kidnapped. Some of them even smashed out windows and jumped out of the bus.
We're not getting anything from the driver. Nobody's telling us what's going on. And it's getting to the point where the tension's building. Eventually, the driver tells everybody to shut up and sit down, and that's not helping.
Well, police did get there, and when they did, they arrested the driver on an assault charge. Officers say he shoved a passenger during the whole melee.
Well, a current president and former president are rallying to win over voters ahead of the midterms, and it got pretty nasty and personal today. President Donald Trump and former President Barack Obama traded long-distance attacks while appealing to voters.
We have not seen the way we're seeing right now. Is politicians just blatantly, repeatedly, boldly, shamelessly lying.
He was talking about you have to tell the truth. And yet 28 times he said you can keep your doctor if you like your doctor. You can keep your plan if you like your plan. They were all lies.
Now both will continue holding rallies over the weekend.
As election day draws near, a record number of voters are expected at the polls. CBS 2's Jeff Nguyen is live at West LA College, where with everything you need to know before you cast your ballot. Jeff.
Jeff and Pat, you don't have to wait until Tuesday to vote. In fact, there are 10 early voting places across LA County this weekend, and West LA College is one of them. And tonight we are learning that the midterms are helping to set a record in the Golden State.
I'm really excited. I'm really hopeful.
Elizabeth Quinn may not be the only person who's pumped up about Election Day on Tuesday. The Secretary of State says more than 19.6 million Californians have registered to vote in the midterms. That's the largest number in California history. Professor Fernando Guerra is the director of the Center for the Study of Los Angeles at LMU.
Number one, that people are interested. Number two, that the system in terms of how you register is better than ever before.
As Republican gubernatorial candidate John Cox and his Democratic opponent Gavin Newsom barnstormed the state at campaign events this weekend, the LA County Registrar's Office wants people to know you can still vote if your ballot hasn't arrived in the mail. There are 10 early voting locations this weekend, and you can get help from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You don't need to bring anything. If this weekend doesn't work, the Norwalk office is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Monday. Across different backgrounds, most people told us President Trump and national issues are drawing them to the polls.
Climate change, immigration, healthcare.
Polling places will open at 7 a.m. on Tuesday. They will close at 8 p.m. If you need help figuring out where yours is, or if you want to vote early this weekend, check out our website at cbsla.com and click on Seen on TV. Reporting live in Culver City, Jeff Nguyen, CBS 2 News.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Well, the actor Alec Baldwin, you know him. He's in trouble with the law again.
And we'll tell you what President Trump had to say about his arrest.
Plus, CBS 2 sports director Jim Hill sits down with one of the most fearsome of the Rams mob squad, Aaron Donald. Find out what was really behind his holdup.
And an attack on a bus driver behind the wheel leads to tragedy when that bus goes right off a bridge.
And songs, blogs, even a ballot measure. Is time running out for daylight saving time? The growing battle to abolish it, just as we prepare to turn the clocks back this weekend.
Sounds good to me. Hey, everybody, coming up, get you into the weekend. The weather, it's on the way.
And here's a look at the guests tonight on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.